Hi everybody, welcome to Star Card Tarot. This is Darcy. I'm going to do the next singles reading, and it's going to be for Earth Signs. The timestamp for each individual sign will be in the description box below, just like the water sign was, and I hope you enjoy it. Alright, so let's start right away. I'm going to start with the Doreen Virtue Angels Oracle deck. And let's see, I'm trying to think of what's the last. Capricorn, right? Yeah, Capricorn. So I'll go Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Yes, I'm going reversed because I feel like the latter signs are always last and they deserve to be first for once. Alright, so this is for Capricorn singles. I apologize, in the water sign video I did kind of make it sound like I was going to do the couples in the same video. So no, I'm actually, oh no, what happened to my card? Just noticed my card's a little bent. So I'm actually doing all the singles first, and then I'll do couples after all the singles are done. I was actually even thinking, there's so many readings for couples nowadays, you know? Like, that's why I wanted to do this for people that are looking, you know? Because I think that's the majority of the population too, you know, that watches tarot are looking for love. Alright, so Capricorn singles. What is the card for them, dear angels? Oh, good. Alright, cool, Capricorn. Was this in your July reading? Not sure. I would have to check, or maybe you guys can check and let me know in the comments. So, the card that came out is Jade. Wellness. So, my single Capricorns, clearly Spirit's saying that you should focus on your own wellness right now. And the more you focus on your own health, the faster love will come in. And isn't that the truth, eh? It's always how it goes. The recovery of health and wellness is here. That's what it says on the card. Trying to get it without a glare. Pretty much impossible. I guess this is the best way to see it. So this is obviously the holistic sign of medicine. And it has in the middle the chakras, the color of the chakras. So, if you've been following me for a little while, you'll know that I did in all the July readings place a list of the chants for each chakra. So you can definitely use that to your own discretion. And then this here we have Rider-Waite. Oh, and if you have Jade, of course, that would be good to use. Definitely seeing that with the green here, and then lifting the card off that was on the bottom of the deck, this green card here as well. Which is the answered prayers card. Focusing on your heart chakra, Capricorn. You know, and that's vitally important as well. If we're still stuck energetically from pains of our past, heartbreaks of the past, right? It's going to be hard for love to come in that way, right? Yeah. I'll put it this way so you guys can see it. Alright, Rider-Waite. She is getting some serious downloads in this. And a lot of fire all around her. Passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. Interesting, right? And I was feeling like there was something going on in your heart chakra. So this shows me that this is like Spirit giving you like the blueprint, right? So to work on your heart chakra, to have it feel alive again, you know, focusing on something that's like a project for yourself that's, you know, passionate to you, whether that be music, writing, dance, yoga, working out, something in the community, you know, definitely like maybe community involvement of some sort. could even be just like babysitting for your friends or family, you know, something like that. Doing something that's like, it's a project, right? But it gives you this enthusiasm and energy, and it gives you some sort of like motivation and meaning to your life right now, and that will actually heal your heart, probably more so than, or as equally as would doing some sort of chanting or chakra clearing or meditation, right? So yeah, a nice balance of like action and stillness here. With the jade, I feel like it's more inner work, silence, meditation kind of thing. Definitely inner wellness, eating right, all that kind of stuff, drinking lots of water. And then here with the Rubellite, it's like that, and then this is the action that will help you heal your heart and set your heart on fire again and give you that passion for life again. And when we're passionate about what we do, even if it's simple, like even if it's not like say our job, but say on the side you help with a local babysitting daycare or something like that, right? I'm just giving examples. Or you help at a shelter for animals or something like that, right? Like that is what makes us attractive, right? Or makes someone attractive, is that they're living their passion, they're living their, what, like the coin phrase, best life, right? But it's about what you find to be passionate for yourself, and only you know the answer to that. I think that's Spirit's little blueprint here. I think we can stop your reading, so now you know what to do to attract love into your life. Alright, we'll get into the tarot. Alright, thank you, Spirit, for those. This is for Capricorn. Well, there's no date on this reading. Whenever you see it, you're meant to see the reading. It could be a year from now, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Capricorn, singles. Oh, look at you coming out with your own card. Capricorn singles, Capricorn singles, Capricorn singles. On the bottom we have 8 of Wands, answered prayers. Communication, passionate communication, also known as the answered prayer card. Yeah, look at this heartache. Very clear story here, Capricorns. I will hold the cards up so you can see them. Right, so as I showed you, you have the overall underlying message of the 8 of Wands. So this is answered prayer. It's also communication, fast incoming communication. It is the number 8, and I just heard August. That could be for some of you. It could also be 8 weeks, well, let's start with days. 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months from now. Definitely heard August though. So you could be getting some communication, or you could be giving communication. So interesting, first card we have here is the 3 of Swords, right? And this wellness card, I was getting the big time vibe. That, and with this underneath as well, which is also answered prayer card, okay? It's about, yeah, I was saying earlier that you need to heal some heartbreak. That's what's holding your love back, okay? Because when we have that vibration of heartache, I'm not gonna say it never happens. I never box, God or spirit and like that. Miracles happen every single day. But as far as like law of attraction goes, when we're in good spirits or good vibes, we attract the same, right? Or we attract the vibe we're putting out, okay? So if we're putting out a negative vibe, don't be surprised if you see negative people coming around you. And trust me, I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, went on tour, whole thing. Like, Definitely. And still even to today, like after years of work and stuff, like inner spiritual work and constantly, trying to transform and upgrade my own energy and my own well-being, I still find myself falling backwards sometimes. And sometimes I won't even realize it until it's like that's the sign, right? Like someone who has a very low vibration from my past will like text me out of nowhere and I'll be like, oh, okay. Yep, that's a sign, right? So, or something like that. But that's just me. I'm extremely analytical about everything that happens in my life in a sense when it comes to spirituality. I don't see anything as a mistake. So I always kind of see like that spirit's always communicating if I'm looking for it, right? It can be exhausting, I guess, but I've learned to enjoy it. So anyway, wow, that was a tangent, huh? So, but basically what I'm trying to tell you is that your broken heart, it needs mending. It needs mending. And I guess maybe I went off on that because, and interesting, I was looking at my picture of an owl up in the corner here, and I did get the message that you might get a sign, and it could be an owl, it could be a bird. Like start to look for the signs, and I heard through be in nature, through nature. I think spirit really wants to communicate with you more. And then we have the devil here, okay? So this is, well, it is your card, being Capricorn. I never really looked into that too much. I don't know. Anyway, but how I'm seeing it is for what the card, its definition is, well, it has a lot of definitions. For one, it's about toxic relationships or feeling bound to someone. This could be your ex, okay? Because this is for singles, right? So you could be feeling this heartache that you're like bound to, okay? And that's what I'm picking up from these two next to each other, because when the Three of Swords comes up next to the Devil card, it's probably about a past relationship, past karma, or karmic relationship, should I say, those are the ones that usually hurt and we are meant to learn a lesson from, right? But the thing about the Devil card, or what the Devil represents here in the tarot, is that it only has the power that we think it has, or that we allow it to have, right? That's the only real power the Devil or the dark side has. So, and I feel like it's been a slow progress, because this is what comes next, is the Knight of Pentacles. Again, an Earth, this is you, this is the Earth, Pentacles is Earth sign. It's been a really slow progress. Oops. It's been a really slow progress, Capricorns. And he's moving towards the Hanged Man, which is all about finding enlightenment. What is going on? Okay. Sorry, it was just like, they were like making noise. So you are moving towards seeing things in a different view. You are moving towards enlightenment. Like I noticed that I'm not reading reversals for these readings, but it was in reverse. I just didn't even notice it was still like that. So when the Hangman is in reversed, it also can mean that you're like free as well, that you have the power to set yourself free. Like when he's in reverse, he can easily walk away, right? He's no longer really tied. I mean, he can untie himself more easily than when he was upside down. But like I said, I'm not reading reversals, so the main message of the Hangman is becoming enlightened and seeing things in a new perspective. But I also feel like it's like a double meaning too, because like once you start to see things in a new perspective, I'm also hearing that like seeing the signs, seeing how spirit has actually really been there the whole time, or that like start to look for the signs. That's what I just keep hearing, is keep looking for the signs. Nature, spirit, universe, your past loved ones, whomever, okay? Whatever feels right to you. when you ask them to show you a sign, you're going to see it. And really, you don't even need to ask. But, I mean, some people say that when it comes to archangels, like, or the higher realms of guardians and angelic beings, that they can't, like, intervene without our permission. I've seen that a lot in different settings, which it's like, I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence about it. Sometimes I think that they actually do. Maybe Source gives them the green light, go, and it's like, hey, save this, you know, DA, MS, you know, from doing something dumb or whatever, you know. I don't know, maybe this is my personal story. I don't know if you've ever seen the meme of, it's like a guardian angel and they have their head like in their hand, and it's like, it says something like, my guardian angels be like this MF. I just kind of had that image, and I haven't seen that meme in like, God, 10 years. I don't know, it's been a long time. After the Hangman, you guys go right into victory here, right? You're feeling victorious. You're feeling like you've won. I'm hearing victory of your own heart. Yeah. Wow. It's a really, really good feeling. It's like I'm feeling this sense of overjoyment, of completeness. Like you've completed your own hardest task, which I think was like your own negativity or your own demons. It's big stuff. Or you've seen the truth. Like I'm hearing that as well. You've seen the truth. Yeah, it was like this. This is how they're laid out. You've seen the truth. Like you took this wellness, this meditative pause, right, with this card here. And like this is the action, maybe, right? Maybe this is you doing that community or self-loving project here. The Six of Wands also talks about not forgetting who helped you get there. Just a little side note. You know, because this guy is, you know, the one on the horse, he's the winner. He's won. He has the wreath of victory. I think somewhere in the card description, though, it talks about the people in the back, right? And the card itself, I don't think he doesn't forget about them, but it's like a warning. Mainly because it's Wands, fire sign, which I guess is probably why they say that. It's basically a don't let the winnings or the victory get to your head. You know, check your ego basically. But enjoy the victory, of course. Like that's, you know, to come out of the Three of Swords and the double energy so slowly too, and detailed with this Knight of Pentacles. It's been a long time, Capricorn. You've been in this energy for way too long, I'm hearing. To gain enlightenment, like, yeah, like you deserve this victory, absolutely. But I'm really feeling strongly too to not forget what friends or colleagues or therapists or whomever, community of some sort, family members, whoever helped you get there. Let them know you're grateful for them before you take off into this, into either someone's going to be offering you a couple of, or you're going to be ready to offer your cut. And it's an answered prayer of yours. You're going to finally achieve the love that you've been waiting for. But this is where it ends, okay? So it's not showing like a 10 of Cups or anything like that, but you're going to be ready for the dating scene again at the very least. And you're going to have a lot of fun doing it. And the fish always represents a surprise, so you might not be expecting this 8 of Wands coming at you. It's communication of answered prayer. And under that is the Queen of... Oh wow, look at this. Under that is the Queen of Wands. So it could be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But we also have then the Ace of Cups and then the Knight of Cups. So it could also be a water sign. But we have everything on the deck. We have everything here. We have Wands, Cups, Pentacles. So just no air. There's no air here. Oh yeah, Three of Swords, that's the air. Your ex could be an air sign or have air in their chart too, as well. But yeah, then you have the Ace of Cups here too. Very, very cool. And the Nine of Cups. Wow. I never usually do this, but this is interesting. Okay, so we have prayers answered, communication, Ace of Cups. I'm trying to do this so you guys can see. Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands. This could be you or the other person. Nine of Cups. I'm thinking that might be you. Gender doesn't really matter. But yeah, it could be you, especially because you're taking action here with this here. So again, it doesn't have to be a man or woman. This could be you or this could be the other person. So we have Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles back to back. Those are the two single right before love, like right before the Ten of Cups and right before the Ten of Pentacles. For a single person, this is like the ultimate, like, I don't even know what to call it. It's like, you know, if you're to take the blue or the red pill, this is like the red pill, I guess, right? Like in the Matrix, like this is like the ultimate person ever. Like they are completely fulfilled in their own truth, in their own happiness and emotional fulfillment, financial fulfillment, educational fulfillment. Like they are just like completely fulfilled by themselves and by spirit or source or nature. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. No more confusion, no more fighting. A transformation. So yeah, that's good. Collaboration. Wow, High Priestess, inner knowing, balance between the light and the dark of each other. What? You can't make this up, Capricorn. Two of Cups. Not rushing. Marriage. Good fortune. Travel. No more players, no more, like, you know, settling. Basically, this is settling down. Dropping burdens. Fulfilling your destiny. Should I go on? No. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so there you go. I believe the message has come through for Capricorns. I wish you guys so much joy, happiness, and blessings. Focus on yourself, my dears, and you're going to be just fine. Hey Virgo, Darcy from Star Card Tarot. This is for my Virgos who are single. Okay. I'm just going to clear the decks real quick. Okay. Energy, again, Virgo, and yeah. Okay, so Virgos, single Virgos. Cards have been really jumpy, like they've been wanting to fly out of my hands just randomly. Okay, Virgos who are single, what does the Angels of the Crystal Realm have for the Virgos that are single coming to this reading? Okay, we have bottom of the deck, Moldavite, unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. Beautiful, I love this card. It's a really beautiful card. All of these cards in this deck I think are pretty amazingly drawn or created. And then we have Unicate? No, Azurite, sorry. Azurite, deep emotional healing. All these dark blues, and you can see these angels here are flying into this big, it's little in the sense of the card, but it's like glowing. It's a light in the middle. Okay, it's like the light at the end of the tunnel is how I see this card. Deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. Okay. And with the unconventionality there, which talks about how being unique is a part of your life purpose, the qualities that make you unique, right? And that it's okay to feel and be different from others. Okay, so Moldavite in the book, it talks about like being teased as a child, okay? Or being bullied or teased in general. It could be childhood, it could be college, whatever. It could be any time. It could even just be from a past relationship that someone constantly was putting you down, okay, and constantly telling you that your quirkiness or your uniqueness, like what made you laugh, was like not funny or something like that. Does that make sense? Or you wanting to say become a vegan or something, and they were like, oh no, that's not happening in our house, or something like that, right? Which is pretty extreme, like that's pretty abusive, but I'm just giving examples, I don't know. Even if they allowed you to become a vegan, say, or something, but like every time you were processing the foods, it takes a long time to cook vegan, trust me, I know. It's not all the time, but for most dishes it takes some time. So, and they kind of teased you about it, right? Or something like that. That's really what I'm hearing, like being teased for your choice of being a vegetarian or something, or vegan. That could just be for someone specific, but I'm really hearing that strongly. It's not letting me not hear it. Someone's past loved one maybe telling me this message to tell you. Okay, so that kind of stuff that's happened in the past, this is why the deep emotional healing is here for you, Virgo. Okay? And it's your guardian angels are telling you that your heart is ready for healing from that past experience, or those past experiences, if you've had multiple. God bless you. You know what I mean? It's not easy. The world can be harsh. It really can. People can be seriously so mean. It's unbelievable. It really blows my mind to this day sometimes. Well, not sometimes, if I see it or encounter it, right? Anyhow, so it's saying that, you're ready to heal from these things. It's going to take some therapeutic care, though. And maybe that's why I was hearing such a specific message. Because, yeah, if someone was literally judging you for wanting to be healthier, I would definitely say, to see a therapist or some sort of holistic coach. And I know it's so annoying that the ones who get attacked need to go get help or whatever. And I know how messed up that sounds, and I know that I feel you completely when I say it's the abuser that should get the help, right? Let's just be real. And do they ever? No. Because that's a narcissist for you, right? They do not get help. And it's unfortunate, but I'm hearing, Virgo, if this is your story, if this is resonating for you, I'm really feeling like it's for someone specific that's going to watch this. You getting help, you getting therapeutic care, whatever that means to you, that's the amount of love you have for yourself, okay? That's showing that other person, whether you still talk to them or not, right? And hopefully not, if that's the case. If you're in a new breakup situation, I'm so sorry, and my sympathies for you. Really, you're gonna be okay. But doing this therapeutic stuff for yourself is being the bigger person. Even though it feels so annoying and frustrating, and you're just like, God, if they would just go get help themselves, this wouldn't be happening. Well, there's reasons, I think, why those people don't get help, okay? And we don't know these reasons. But this was a single reading, so hopefully we're going to get some hope for your near or coming future that shows how worthy you really are, okay? And that to let nobody ever tell you or make you feel any differently. Okay, honey? But I really feel like I'm talking to someone specific. Yeah, so you're going to go through some deep emotional healing. And anyone that's ever gone through deep healings, especially of emotional or physical, mental, whatever, you know, all the above. Healing is not easy. The aftermath is great, but the process is painful. And people know this, that have done it, right? I feel like healing is such a fly-by term these days. You know, it makes it seem like it's a bunch of rainbows and butterflies and stuff, but it is at the end, right? It is after the process, and it can be during the process too. You know, as we get more well, it's like that's when the blessings are like, oh wow, you know. And the blessing that I've noticed that's the greatest of all is when we can truly feel comfortable in our own skin, in any situation, or just knowing who we truly are, you know, and none of this past influence of naysayers, right, or of abusive bullying type people, critical people, right, criticizing and all that. When that falls away, it's no longer in our mind anymore, you know. That's the beauty of the healing, right? One of many. I mean, there's physical healing. Anyway, I could go on and on. Sometimes I figure I should just make a video and just talk to you guys for an hour and rather than deal with the cards. Okay. So, this is for Virgo singles. Anything that Spirit wants to tell them in their near future in regards to this reading. It is not time situated, so Spirit, just please show us what you want to tell Virgo singles. Virgos who are single coming to this reading. Virgos who are single coming to this reading. Ooh. Virgos who are single coming to this reading. Wow. What did I tell you about getting some hope, huh? 10 of Pentacles. Happy home, happy family, happy dog, happy kids, ancestors. I'm just trying to hear what Spirit wants me to do with the cards here. Okay, so this is the message I'm getting. These last three basically are clear. These no, okay. So Virgo, singles, I am seeing a couple things. You could be actually having to make a choice between two people soon. Two romantic options. Specifically a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a earth sign. Virgo like yourself, or Capricorn or Taurus. And I say that because they came out back to back like this, kind of like, so they're not communicating with each other, but I feel like they're communicating to you. I don't feel like this is your energy. This might be you. The Cups here definitely is not. I'm also getting the message that if your past relationship was a water sign, that you realized they were giving their cup not to you. You know what I'm saying? They were giving their love in other places. and you turned away. And it was a slow process for you to come to that term and to walk away from that person. But you made the right choice. You know, because then we have here the Two of Swords, which is making a choice, a mental decision, followed by the Hangman, which is seeing things in a different light. So if that's your story, right, if you did just leave a relationship where the other person was not being faithful in one way or another, doesn't have to be literal cheating, but they're not, you know, this person's giving their cup to someone else, not to you, okay? And it was a long time, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight of the deck. So it's either a long process of trying to make them like turn to give the cup to you, and just wasn't happening. And if you're wondering, if you feel stuck, like, am I making the right choice? You're gonna see clearly of whether or not it's the right choice. Okay? Because your overall message is the Ten of Cups here. Ten of Pentacles, which is a very grounded family life. It's a very financially stable family life. Talks about like legacies, talks about, you know, kind of living the American dream kind of thing. But it's not cups though, right? And that's the thing, is that, yeah, because underneath that we have the Nine of Cups, but in reverse, then we have the Nine of Pentacles. In reverse. So that's the thing, it's like, but is it emotionally satisfying? Is it emotionally a Ten of Cups, right? The thing is though, Virgo, is that the Ten of Pentacles is still one of the top cards you can get in the minor arcanas. It's a great card. It is happiness, okay? It's just a more stable, grounded happiness than emotional, if that makes sense. But they are in love, these people, right? Look at, they're gazing each other's eyes, they're happy. Dogs are happy. Kids kind of hiding behind the mother. Right? And this ancestor with the amazing cloak, right? Like, that's actually said to be spirit as well. So it's like, this is a spiritually protected union. Or spiritually guided. Okay? Now, that isn't your story, and you've been single for some time, or something, right? Where if you know it's not about your ex, then you do have two choices coming your way. And it's going to be a water sign or a earth sign, right? Because again, like I said, like, these people don't know about each other. And they could be offering you, you know, what they have for love, right? The Page of Cups is more like suave than the Knight of Pentacles, but the Page is younger than the Knight as well. So that might help you narrow it down. One person is going to be younger than the other one, or less mature than the other one. And so you'll have to make a choice, right? And here, I mean, I feel like this relates a lot to the deep emotional healing, this Hangman. Interesting enough, Capricorn got Hangman too. You're going to see, but for you, I'm feeling you're going to see the light, you're going to see, you're going to know what to choose, you know, you're going to see something in a different way. And I'm feeling like it's your purpose, right? The unconventionality. Maybe that's the key here. Who sees your unique qualities as being a part of your life purpose? Or who, out of the choices, does this person see you for that? You know, like, do they enjoy your uniqueness, your unconventionality? But make sure that you're okay with it first, too, right? Make sure you do your own healing before you make the choice. And I think you will. I think this is after the healing. That's what I'm feeling about this. You're going to make the right choice here. This could be, I'm feeling, maybe for some it might be 10 days, but I'm really feeling more like 10 weeks, 10 months from now. But hey, you know, healing takes a while. It does. It does take some time. When it's done, you know, properly, I want to say. And, you know, the Page of Cups is much about the dating field, right, as well. And Knight of Pentacles is a mature and slow approach. Definitely could be dealing with a water sign, or we have water, earth, air, Two of Swords. I feel like that's you making a choice. So we have water and air. I mean, water and earth, maybe air, but strong earth with the Ten of Pentacles, too. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm seeing for you guys, Virgo. It looks like you will have a choice to make between two lovers, or between staying or going, depending which one resonated for you. I feel it's more between two lovers, of course, being the singles reading. And this person's going to understand your unconventionality. They're going to enjoy your little unique qualities, you know, and they're going to make you feel like it's okay to be different. And that's going to be really, 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 really refreshing for you. And you're going to feel so grounded and solid with this person. That's what this Ten of Cups is. I mean, I just keep saying cups. So yeah, you're going to feel emotionally fulfilled too, right? Because I keep saying it. So, and I feel like it's because they're gonna appreciate this part of you, or this side, you know, this side to you. I mean, everyone has unique qualities, right? They're going to support what you want to do for your life purpose. Maybe something that normal or in the past had been kind of shut down before by someone or people in your past. And I wouldn't be surprised if you find this person during your deep healing through therapeutic care. You could go to a holistic thing, right? Like you could go to a yoga class or like a meditation group and meet them. You never know. Let me know in the comments if it resonates, Virgo. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hey Taurus, how are you? This is for my Taurus singles. I'm going to see what Spirit has to say for you guys. Any new love coming your way? Any healing? Any advice from the angel around for Taurus? You're the first one to get 2 cards to fall out. We have Topaz, Forgiveness Heals. Kyanite, Make Time for Self-Care. And in the bottom of the deck you have Malachite, Prosperity. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. Cool. All the Earth signs, very similar readings, different cards, but similar like the same messages, pretty much. Alright, so this is the Prosperity card. Look how beautiful that is, huh? So this talks about these those are gold angels. So this talks about that there's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. So your angel team is surrounding you big time. See how the angels are surrounding? I want to say like the emotional upheaval in a sense. And I'm saying that because of the cards that come out next. So Taurus, you might be feeling a bit emotional, a bit sensitive, touchy, So your guides see that, and they have come in to help you at this time, okay? Especially if, like, you know, this is a singles reading, so if you've been single for a long time, or if you're newly separated, you know, that would make a lot of sense, right? Because then the next card here, Topaz, forgiveness heals, right? So your angel team is telling you, if you are feeling sad in some sense, forgiving and releasing repressed anger will help your health and happiness. And saying that it's time to release repressed anger because it's blocking your health and happiness, right? That's what the card says. So it's time to release the past, forgive and forget in a sense. Maybe not forget, but yeah, like just forgive it and let it go. Learn from the mistakes, I guess is why I didn't want to say forget. It's like, yes, we learn our lessons, but you no longer need to hold on to that anger. It's really time for you to let it go. And trust in your divine support team. And when I say divine, I mean angels, you know, whoever you consider a higher power that you have faith in. Kyanite. Make time for self-care. Taking time for yourself is essential right now. I always see this as throat chakra too. I see it as, because of the blue stone, it's purple as well, I suppose, but it really looks blue to me. So it does talk about the third eye, but also it's like pointing right to this person, this guardian's throat, this angel's throat. So I really feel like writing, speaking maybe to a counselor or a really trusted friend or family member. I'm really hearing more so a counselor though, like someone that you know won't, by law, won't say anything. Yeah, because you know, with the word anger, I feel like it's really deep for you guys. It's a lot that you need to release. But yeah, so I see this as also speaking it out in some way, even if it's just journaling and then like burning the pages after or something, right? And that's a way to energetically release it as well. Of course, be safe and don't do it in the house. Like, don't, you know, I'm sure you guys know how to be safe with fire, I'm sure. Okay, so, but yeah, making time for self-care, taking care of yourself is essential right now. So journaling, just getting it out verbally somehow, even if you like record yourself saying it and then just like erase it or something, you need to get it out somehow. So forgiveness, you know, releasing repressed anger. Once you do release it, your happiness and your health will return to you. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense for this emotional upheaval. So it talks about your health here in Topaz, okay, so, and my throat's feeling really stiff right now. If you guys are having throat issues, this could be why. You're not talking about something, you're not getting something out that you really need to, and your angels are here to guide and support that process. Because this card, it has like some dark spots in it, right? So that's showing me that it's very heavy. It's very heavy, this situation. Especially with the card of forgiveness heals coming out next to it. And self-care being essential for you at this point. You know, that's really showing me that it's very necessary for you to take extra good care of yourself and just be really gentle and make sure that you somehow let this anger out in a safe manner, in a healthy manner. And then your health will return, and so will your happiness, okay? So of course that would be blocking you from having any love come in at this time. Not necessarily, I mean, it doesn't have to, but according to law of attraction, yeah, look at this. Look at the split. You have a choice to heal your own heart or not. That's really what I'm hearing. You have a very broken heart right now, and you need to make a choice to stay in this third Three of Swords, betrayal, broken heart energy, or do you get off the bench that she's sitting on and walk towards emotional healing and well-being? Taurus singles, what do we need to hear? What do we need to see? What do we need to know? Taurus singles, Taurus singles, Taurus singles, Taurus singles. Yeah. Cutting out what no longer serves you. She speaks her truth. The Queen of Swords, that's why her hand's out. She's literally speaking her truth in this picture. And the Two of Swords came out again. Wow. Okay. Just checking. Alright. Taurus. So yeah, you start here. Wow, look at the world underneath this. Underneath the Queen of Swords is the world. Completing a major cycle. And then under that is the King of Pentacles, which is your card, Taurus. And being a fixed sign, you are in the World card here. Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. I believe those are the fixed signs, right? Don't quote me on that, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, you're starting it off, completing a major cycle because you're going to speak your truth in a safe way. In a safe way, you're going to release this anger, release this burden that's been holding you back for a long time. So, and I feel like this Two of Swords is, you're afraid to do it, right? I'm feeling like it's a really, really heavy energy. It's a really serious thing that's happened, okay? And that's why I keep repeating that you should definitely talk to someone who's like legally, therapeutic care. That's what I keep hearing. Maybe, okay, so prosperity, right? So there's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. Speak it to the angels, right? Like, why not? Ask them to help you with your forgiving, like help you release this, help you to forgive whoever's hurt you in your past, okay? Whatever it is that's blocking you from your happiness, okay? Could very well be an air sign. You also have Leo and Cancer. Okay. So open up to your angels. That's what I'm hearing for this card here. Also, you're making a choice to talk about someone who cheated you. Again, air sign, strongly. Doesn't have to be though. But that's what the Five of Swords is about. The victor only seems to win. This guy's cheating these people out of their knowledge, out of their swords. He's seemed to win the battle, but he did it in a very manipulative way. He's not really a winner. He's a very mean, malicious person. He or she doesn't have to be a man. So you're trying to make this choice to talk about something that happened, and you know it's going to create big change for you, because that's what 5 is, right? 2 is a choice, 5 is change. But with the Queen being the other underlining energy, I'm really getting the feeling that you are going to speak it. You really are. Interesting how I was feeling that with the Kai and Knight, right? Even though it doesn't talk about speaking, it's more about the third eye. But I always feel that way about this card because of the way that this mountain is, or this gem crystal is like in the shape of a mountain. It just feels like speaking a challenge in a sense, if that makes sense. Okay, so once you do somehow relieve this anger that's suppressing you, when you talk about this betrayal that's happened, okay, to someone safe, again, I cannot stress that enough. It's going to put you in this state of overwhelming joy and abundance. That's what the Sun card is. It's the happiest card in the tarot deck. It's also a major arcana. You have two major arcanas of good karma, of good vibe, back to back. Because the Strength card is having divine strength, right? Next to the Sun card, I mean, you can't really get much better than that as an individual or as a feeling. This child is breaking through the wall here, okay? See the wall in the background? And then the sunflowers represent prosperity, actually. It does. It represents abundance and prosperity and happiness. You're going to feel so free and so strong, Taurus. Like, I can't even describe to you like well enough how amazing this is. Oh, look at it, and I never noticed, but see the mountain in the back of the Strength card? That mountain of speaking the truth is so far away from you after that. It's like way in your past, and you're on to bigger and better things. That's beautiful. And then next we have the King of Cups and the Chariot. Feeling like this is going to also be you, but it's also someone else, I think, too. The first message I got was you're going to be emotionally fulfilled to move on with your life. You're going to be emotionally secure. You're going to be emotionally stable. The anger that was once plaguing your everyday, is going to be lifted, and you're going to feel secure in your own self. You are now the King of Cups, right? And you're moving forward. Side note, also though, maybe a water sign, specifically a Cancer, might come and offer you a very mature and stable love, and it could be also involving a move for you. That sounds kind of nice, right? I mean, to each their own. It doesn't have to be a far move, but travel is the Chariot, one way or another, right? And the Chariot also has to do with, like, balancing, being balanced. The shadow and the light of this king or this emperor, the man of the, I guess he would be like, he's some sort of like, he's higher than he's different than the king and the emperor though. He's like a man of his own, really, or a being of his own, but he does have a crown there. Kind of like the Empress crown. I guess that's why I was thinking that. But he has this like high priestess vibe too. It's kind of like the magician and the Empress and Emperor and High Priestess all combined. Chariot's a very powerful person and card. But yeah, it's like your light and your shadow side, and you're completely in balance with it. You're emotionally balanced. To me, when the shadow and the light are like that, they're at bay. It's like they're obedient to this person. He tells them when to move, and they are sphinxes. So maybe looking up what that means as well could be specific to you. Also lions, sunflowers, You could be traveling towards the ocean. I'm really feeling like for my Tauruses, you're gonna do some sort of traveling, even if it's just like a little vacation for yourself, just to get away, right? Taking care of yourself is essential right now. Yeah. You probably, with this sun card and the strength, you could be going somewhere by the ocean and sunny, right? After this Two of Swords and Five of Swords, I mean, that's some heavy energy, but it's like you break free of it, you break right out of it. And I really feel like it's because you tell the truth about something, about someone or something that's happened. You release anger and you forgive whoever jaded you in your past, okay? It's the main message. And from that point on, it's smooth sailing, my friend. I mean, look at these cards. I mean, that looks pretty good, if you ask me. I'm trying not to burn my cards here. Here we go. This looks pretty good, guys. It really does. So, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought you some clarity, hope, and inspiration. Alright, Taurus. Have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, whatever it is where you are. And I hope to see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.